Hello, elements. I hope you guys are good. I'm back at home from the hotel. Fun had to end. Fun was had, but fun has to come to an end eventually. So I'm back at home, and it's back to life. I'm a little bit sick, hence the blanket, but I hope to get well soon. It's not the cold, it's not flu, just having a weirdly painful tummy bug. I'm in serious pain, but then the show must go on. Okay, today we're going to talk about happiness, ecstasy, the state of nirvana. Okay. What is happiness? First of all, I'd like to start by explaining the state of nirvana. Okay. The state of nirvana was unlocked by some Buddhist guru. Oh, by the way, for clarification purposes, Buddhism is not a religion, just to put it out there. Buddhism is a practice, just like yoga. Yoga is not a religion, yoga is practice. Buddhism is not a religion, but it's a practice carried out by certain people who feel like whatever Buddhism, in fact, who feel like Buddhism's principles. Yes, who feel like Buddhism's principles make sense. But I don't think they follow any principles though. But whatever they're doing, that person feels like it makes sense, just like doing yoga. Not everybody does yoga, but then those who believe that yoga has these and this kind of health benefits, then they do it. So yeah, even Buddhism is that. So it was the state of nirvana was unlocked by a Buddhist guru or master, whatever you choose to call it. He sat there. I don't know whether he was meditating or whatever, but he unlocked the state of nirvana. And I'm proud to bring forth my testimony that I'm one of the people who have unlocked the state of nirvana. Woo-hoo. Yes, I have unlocked the state of nirvana too. But then the most difficult part is staying there, because you can unlock the state of nirvana, but then you cannot stay there. So the state of nirvana, what is the state of nirvana? It's a form of blissfulness, happiness. You feel without any external force, like drugs or any other thing. You feel me? You feel like the world is revolving around you. You feel like you're in control of everything and anything. You're in control of your mind. You're in control of your body. And the world revolves around you. That's how you feel when you've unlocked the state of nirvana. Happiness, just as the great Sadhguru has said. Oh, by the way, I have 5. In fact, no, there are more than 5, but I have my top 5 spiritual mentors or spiritual people I look up to. in no particular order. It's Gogo Dineo Ndlanzi, Joshua Mamponga, the third, Marara, Sadhguru, Mpho Badimo, and Darren Brown. Okay, well, Darren Brown is not really a spiritual practitioner. He's just somebody he's a mind, he's some sort of a psychologist or a mind trick, not really, but then he does tricks with the mind. He's good at that, and you think that he's psychic, yet he's not. He proves to me that there is a thin line between being psychic and being in charge of your mind. He brings me back to reality. Yeah, he has that effect on me. Hence, he's part of the top 5 people who form a background or a foundation in my spirituality. The great Sadhguru likes to say, you see this body is one complex machine which is just given to us without the user manual. But then you have to operate it either way without the user manual. So you operate it the best way possible, the best way you can, while collecting information from your surroundings, from your society, ingesting it, using that same information to manipulate or use this complex machinery. And the only way to keep yourself sane is to make sure that you are happy, even though you do not necessarily unlock the state of nirvana, but you have to make sure that you're happy. Happiness is a really complex emotion to unlock because it's one of the things that are very difficult to achieve. Yeah, it may look like, oh, how what do you mean when you say it's difficult to achieve? Because it's just easy, you just become happy. Is it though? That's not the case. Happiness is like peace. Hard to achieve that one. That's why people then tend to go out there in search for happiness. Why would you go and search for happiness when you can create happiness using this complex machine? There is a software installed in your brain that is in charge of happiness. So it's not ideal to then go out there uyofuna USB flash drive. Go out there uyofuna USB flash drive and then connect it to yourself for happiness. Virus. You'll bring virus to this delicate form of machinery. Busy going out there, you'll answer my flash drive here and there, ingesting flash drive, in search for happiness. This thing will crash. It will crash and get infected by lots of viruses. Then what? Yeah, you've got the happiness for that little while. The moment that USB flash drive disconnects, then the happiness is gone. It's just temporal happiness. Why do you have to get happiness from external forces when the software is already there? You just have to execute it. Then it's yours. And the sad part is it's not really hidden. It's just there in your home screen. You just have to tap into it. But then I don't know what is wrong with us as human beings. It's like nothing is ever enough. The fact that it's there on your home screen, everyone's like, oh, it's too good to be true. It cannot. No, this is it. This is it. Just this one on my home screen. All I have to do is just tap. Then happiness is unlocked. No, it's too good to be true. Let me go get a flash drive. Let me get something authentic. We're missing the point as human beings. Yes, just click on that silly looking icon on your home screen. Happiness unlocked. Sometimes all you need to do is to just sit and listen to your thoughts and make sure that you're only having good thoughts. The great Sadhguru sometimes says this too. Sorry for quoting Sadhguru this much on this video. It's just that when it comes to matters of happiness and peace and the state of nirvana, he's really my to-go guy. And when it comes to African spirituality and Black Lives Matter, Joshua Mamponga is the guy. When it comes to ancestral genealogy and the tapping into the spiritual realm, Coco Dineo is my to-go girl. When it comes to balancing off the spiritual realm, ancestral genealogy, and the reality of life in general, Mpoa Wadimo is my to-go check. When it comes to understanding the basics of life and really picking a bone with my mind here and there, Darren Brown is my to-go guy. So this video will focus strongly on the great Sadhguru. He normally says that we're always betrayed by our intelligence, which means that it's all in the head, right? Whatever you think will determine whatever outcome, whatever output is shown out there within your environment. In short, you create your own environment through this. So make sure that you only think happy thoughts, you only think positive thoughts, because you are the first judge of yourself. Before the world is cruel to you, before the world is judgmental and obstructive to you, you are the first obstructor of yourself. So whatever you're doing here is whatever will influence what is around here. The world is cruel enough. Do not be cruel to yourself. You only have you as yourself, right? Your mom, your partner, your friends cannot live your life for you. In as much as they can be there to comfort you, be there for you, give you temporary happiness, but then they cannot live your life for you. You have to live your life for yourself. So you are the one to determine your own life, how your life looks like, how you portray your life out there, how your life will feel like, how your life will be. You create your own life, in short. Here. So the moment you sit and you listen to your thoughts, positive thoughts gush in. I'm great. I'm not the tail, I'm the head. I'm not the victim, I'm the victor. I'm the conqueror. I'm the best among the best. I walk among champions. I walk among kings. I walk among leaders because I'm a leader myself. Everything I own, everything I touch, everything I do will turn out blissful. Even though there are obstacles in the world, I'll just skip through them like tiny rubble, tiny stones. I'll just push them aside and move through because I'm a victor. See, just sit down and say those words. You don't need to say them out loud, but just sit. Say them and mean them. Don't say them just because. Say them and mean them. Believe them. Sometimes you don't need to say such things. Sometimes you just need to shut your eyes and just imagine your life, your blissful life, that fancy house you've always wished for. Imagine yourself in it. That outing, that these islands. Once you close them, you've secluded yourself from the outside world, and you're in your own world, because in here, you're the only one who lives in here. Nobody else. The world is only outside. It's only in the external environment. The moment you get inside yourself, you shut these windows that are lenses to the outside world. The moment you shut these lenses or windows, it's just you. Then it's just you. And that's when it's completely up to you whether you make your life good or bad. Right? So, you actually do have a choice to make your life worth it. The world and the society does have some form of an influence on you. Yeah, but that's only like 20%. 80% is up to you. For example, you're walking down the street, right? You meet this person. He or she throws all sorts of insults on you. Then that's up to you. It's your own choice. It's your own papa that will decide whether to ignore this person or to take it up into your heart, to take it to heart. You feel me? If you take it to heart, you have decided to take it to heart, right? Then you've damaged your own emotions. If you choose to ignore it, it's your own choice again. Then it's fine, you've ignored it, and sekahle konke awukalimali indzawo awukadzabuki indzawo. And you can ignore it, but over in your spirit kusish, I'm hurt. Then you sit down, meditate, find a way. I'm sure that everyone can find a way of finding happiness and being blissful. Do the thing that makes you happy. But then happiness in this day and age is really a difficult emotion to tap her into. People now tend to use external forces like alcohol, drugs, and all that to tap her into happiness, and it's only temporarily, right? Some use friends, some hide their pain from. It's really a crazy world. I can be alone for like the whole week. In fact, I can even go for a month without needing any chemicals. And hell, I don't even have friends. I enjoy my own company. If I really want to tap into that state of nirvana, I just sit. Sometimes I just sit and close my eyes and think of nothing but blank space. Only to find that I've sat there for hours without even noticing. And the moment I open my eyes, I feel very blissful. I feel so happy. Happiness is it's so easy when you've mastered it. It's really easy, but when you're out there and looking at me like, element, you just sit and you get bored. Wow, I cannot do that. I think I can go crazy just sitting there without doing anything. Yeah, hence I'm saying start doing it gradually. Start maybe by sitting with a group of friends. Sit down, have drinks, and just sit there quietly without music, without anything. Just sit there quietly with your friends and having drinks. Then take it a notch up. Sit alone, have those drinks, then take it up a notch again. Eliminate the drinks and just sit alone. Maybe watch spiritual videos for a start, then eliminate the spiritual videos, then just sit. Look around your house, look at the walls, look at the ceiling. At first you'll be bored, but then it'll take a few practice sessions here and there. Then maybe you'll end up sitting, not getting bored, and be like, Then you'll start having those thoughts without even trying, gushing up in your mind. Then one day you'll just shut those lenses and everything will be so perfect. And the moment you're in there, you wish never to come out, but then you have to face the world eventually, so you have to open those eyes eventually. And trust me, once you open those eyes, you'll feel like you've rejuvenated. You'll feel the bliss, you'll feel ecstasy. So happiness, ecstasy, the state of nirvana may seem hard to achieve. But then once you've started it, once you've started practicing it, and once you've started doing it, and once you've started maintaining the state, because you can tap into the state, achieve it, unlock it, but then staying like that. So you have to stay like that. That's another hard part. And I think we should include it as a topic too, how to stay in the state of nirvana. But then getting there is hard at first, but it can take a few practice sessions, baby steps, and then you'll get there. And then you come and tell me how it felt. Boy, oh boy, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So I just had to share it with you. Right now, I'm in pain, like the deepest of pain. It's so painful. I'm in so much pain. I don't know, I think it's food poisoning or something, but I'm so sick. But if anybody comes through that door, no one can tell that I'm sick, because I'm able to use this machinery. Sometimes it will malfunction like a car. Car is meant to move. It's meant to take people from one place to another, but it needs to be maintained, and it sometimes gets hiccups here and there. But then it doesn't mean that it's dead. You need to throw it away or just do away with it. You need to attend to whatever is hiccuping the car, or give it the proper maintenance. So just like what I do is I listen to the pain, embrace the pain, and I don't let the pain get to my head. I listen to it, I embrace it, but I don't let it go to my head. Right now, I'm not even on painkillers. I'm not saying never take medication. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't take medication. Medication is good. But then what I do is I embrace whatever is happening, try to understand it, and let this body take care of it. Because microorganisms are the ones that make us sick. Alright? But then they have every right to be in our bodies. So I let my body communicate with these microbes. Then they come to a conclusion. They discuss, or maybe they compromise, or whatever they do, but then I never die. I never die. I am still very much alive and well. Right? But then that's a topic for another day too. All in all, what I'm trying to say is the only reason why we came here on earth is to be happy. So let's all try to click on that application or software. Yes, in as much as it looks tiny and silly and too good to be true, that's what we have to click on. Quit collecting all these external factors. They will bring unnecessary pain and temporarily happiness, which then leaves you miserable after it's been disconnected. So just click onto this software, whatever software you have for happiness in your head. It may look so good to be true, but that's the one. Click onto it and enjoy this emotion, enjoy the state of nirvana. Good day. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.